Yo, how are we doing, people? It is, as you can see, it is an amazing day here in Melbourne. It's still a little bit chilly, so we're not getting too excited. You know, it's not too sunny. You know, as I always say, it's not sunny enough yet to get the guns out, but how are we all going? So, as you know, how I always start and how I always end my live streams, it's a big thing that's really been on the lips and in the minds and in the hearts of a lot of people that I've been speaking to. So, you know, through what I do, you know, throughout the day, it really gives me an understanding, and it's almost like a survey. Hey, Johnny and Matty G, good to have you guys on. And through the feedback I get or I don't get back from others, it's really exciting because, again, like I said, it's a I'll let them go first. It's a survey on what people need. So, you know, a lot of these live streams aren't opinion, they aren't ego. It's from getting feedback from people and really seeing where humans are at and where they're not. And the thing that seems to be maybe I don't know what it is, it just seems to be a repetition or a habit in a lot of people at the moment, is people believe there is a mystery about success. There is some, you know, magic formula, and there's some magic pill, and so on and so forth. And it's quite disturbing because, you know, people are that much in their own way. They're that stuck in their old ways that it's actually, you know, you're putting yourself in between you and where you want to be. And the thing is, what I'm going to teach everyone is, because unfortunately, most people have got this, okay, what is the secret to success? What is it about this person that I don't have? Yeah, why do they have this? Why do they have that? How are they creating that health? Why are they creating this money? Why are they creating all these things? And the first thing I want to tell you guys, you need to get out of your own way, because it's you and your old thought patterns, you and your old beliefs, you and your old identity is stopping you from being successful. So once you can identify and be aware of what is stopping you, then you can remove yourself out of it. You're starting to look like the Wolverine. I am. That's why I've got it going on. I thought I'd go a little bit more masculine. I had the you know, the feminine, the beauties there before. And as Gary says, you know how you got Charlie's Angels, so you got Lee's Angels with all the, you know, all the women that are coming into our organization, which is really cool. And I thought I'd get a little bit, you know, I'll be like Solomon. He grows his hair long and he gets his power. So the thing that I really want everyone to understand with today, that you need to understand what would make you successful. What would be the strategy? Because we all know what to say. Okay, this is stopping us. This is why I'm successful. This is how I'm failing in life. What about if we flip that shit? What about if we said, you know, someone says, well, I self-sabotage. Okay, how do you not self-sabotage? You know what, I've got a procrastination strategy. Okay, cool. How do you have not a procrastination strategy? You know, I don't love myself. Okay, cool. So if you would to love yourself, how would it look like? What would it be? And you know what? Do you think that these people could answer the questions? Of course they could. But because they are so conditioned to focus on the negative, they're so conditioned to focus on the problem, they're so conditioned to focus on what they can't have, or, you know, put a roadblock, is that they don't ask themselves enough questions or put enough, you know, understanding into, oh my God, I have the answers. I've always had the answers. I am enough. But the problem with that is they will speak and go, oh, they look without before they look within. So I said to them, what was different than any part of your life? And they just said, Lee, I've never had anyone to direct my attention back in and ask myself the question, set the time inside to say, well, you know what, you can do this, and give me, you know, because I get, obviously, through my coaching calls, 2 days before my coaching calls, I will get the guys to send me an email and what they want to work on. So I got a few, obviously yesterday I had a few coaching calls. I said, okay, cool. Before we're going to start with this, what we're going to do is we're going to have the coaching call a day later. And then what we're going to do is, with that coaching call that's going to be a day later, I want you to give me a solution. You know, it doesn't need to be right, doesn't need to be wrong, but what do you believe in? So what's the solution to all these problems that you're talking about and everything that you've written? And they've gone, well, I don't know. I said, well, you do, because I want you to answer it. I want you to take time aside instead of answering it proactive and say, you know, when someone says, what did you do wrong? I don't know. But if you give it enough time and give it enough attention, you will end up saying, well, hold on a second. I actually know what I want. I know where I'm going wrong, you know, and so on and so forth. So what I want to tell you guys about that, instead of you talking about a problem or a challenge, I want you, before you're opening your mouth, because then you end up programming that and you end up hardwiring yourself, is that I want to give you a few strategies that have helped me out. Yeah, is that cool? So firstly, success is not a mystery. It's not. What it is a number of things. Yeah. And this is from my experience. It's not my opinion. This is from my experience that's got results. So you could say my facts of my life experience. Yeah. So where this success has come from in my life, and what I call success, is having balance, having harmony, and having health, having wealth, having contribution, creating legacy, almost family soon, creating relationship with myself, love, relationship with others, and then really stepping into my purpose and my passion, and then stepping into my spiritual awakening and into my power every day. And every day there's a balance, not okay, let's do a little bit of that. And that's success to me. Success to me is happiness, fulfillment, and being able to stand into the power into all those life categories. So firstly, you need to stop looking for the quick fix. You need to stop looking for the magic pill. You need to stop looking for someone to fill the void or a band-aid. What success is the correct identity, the energy that is programmed over and over again. So if you know the formula, if you know the strategy, and the way you obviously get that is by modeling yourself. Where Carly want to go? By modeling yourself around excellency, yeah, and then it's personal trial and error. But it doesn't matter how much success you have, or how many seminars you've done, or how many people you go and visit, or whatever it needs to be. If you don't understand, this is the thing that you need to understand. And I say not choose to, you need to, because if you don't get this, you're never going to get anything else. That for you to grow and for you to build muscles in the gym, you don't just go to the gym once. It's repetitiveness. And each time you go to the gym, you're getting better. That's a form of success. And you don't lose 50 kilos by just, eating one apple or dieting for one day. It's a repetitiveness that you need to make sure that, it keeps consistent. So what that is in a nutshell, that success is understanding and hardwiring your subconscious to the desired outcome and identity, which is energy, which is repetition, which is identity, yeah, over and over again. So that's probably a little bit of woo-woo. Success is simple. Success doesn't come straight away, because what happens is your belief system, your values, and your power is nowhere near strong enough after a couple of days. So what happens through that, of you focusing on what you want, of you standing in the power of what you want, of you moving forward what you want, your belief system, your energy starts to rise. So when your energy and your belief system starts to rise, hey, good to have you on, Brad. What happens is you become a magnet to what you desire. But this doesn't happen, I'll have one day here and have another day off. Boom. Your energy, the magnetism for that result drops straight away. Yeah? So this is the thing. Successful people become obsessed with their desired outcomes. And so how they become obsessed with the desired outcomes, what is predominantly on their mind is their goal. Yeah? So it's you moving forward and you driving and you being putting that energy out and so on and so forth. So you need to keep constantly putting that energy out and being that person. Yeah. Another thing is that your thought patterns, your interests, basically everything that you are focusing on needs to become engulfed. And it's not that you want a desired outcome, it becomes your lifestyle. People, this is where they get it wrong. It is because they want to have wants and haves, but their lifestyle, their identities don't match. And that's where it happens. That's where it falls down. Like someone wants to, have health and fitness, but the thing is, they will go to the gym here and there, and then they will go back, drink beer, eat chips, but they will still go to the gym. Do you know what I mean? That's not going to suit. You're not going to be able to get the results that you desire, because it's going to be resistance. So another thing, Another thing that you need to understand about what success is, firstly, break down, don't call it success. Call it a word, or call it, or act upon it, that it's going to serve you. Because as I was actually saying to my man Brad there, he's got a lot of information and he's very knowledgeable, but what he's missing is being able to apply that information, or allowing that information to allow him to feel and stand in his power, that he feels good enough and that it's making him feel a way that he knows that he's achieving the desired outcome. And I'm sure you don't mind me saying that, because you can do a lot of reading, you can do a lot of listening, you can do a lot of watching, but until you actually do, that's not going to be able to get you the success everywhere. Because people read books and people listen to podcasts and people watch live streams, but where people are missing is becoming a master of that application. And that's why you want to be around people that that have got the results, people that show up every day with congruency, with value, and people that can take you to that next level. So that's the thing what people really start to struggle on, that there's a lot of resource out there, but it's that switch of being able to apply that resource and being able to take and put that information somewhere else. Because let's be honest, you can get almost any strategy or any thought pattern or any information, YouTube, Google, over the internet, but where people fail is by using that information and being able to understand that information for them to be their best versions, for them to be so powerful. Because the way we get information, where people fail is they aren't a strong enough or consistent identity every day for them to be able to achieve their goals. Yeah, I'll say that again. They aren't a strong enough or consistent identity every day for them to achieve their goals. If you can get that right, for you to be a powerful identity and the correct identity to show up every day, and it's not really hard. It's like if you want to build your biceps up, you would train and you would do bicep curls most of the time every day. Yeah, that's the same as if you're wanting to create your health, wealth, strategies. But you know what? The thing is, if you're doing the wrong exercise to achieve wealth, then what's going to happen? You're going to get burnt out. You're not going to get your bicep of wealth. Yeah, you need to make sure you're doing the right exercises, and the way you're going to get the right exercises is by applying yourself or understanding someone that's done it before, an expert, so on and so forth, or someone that's got the results. Because I always say this: you can drive a car, yeah, you can drive a car, as we all are, but if you become an expert of becoming a car driver, or an expert race car driver, then you're going to get a lot more out of that vehicle, because you know how to drive a lot more. Unfortunately, people just go around driving cars and they're basically amateurs, but they're okay with being amateurs. But where they go wrong is that they end up failing because they got amateur mindsets, but they want professional goals or professional desired outcomes. Yeah, they've got amateur mindsets, but they want professional desired outcomes. That's where the resistance is. That's actually funny, Eleni, because I meant to say resistance and I went to say Yassel, brother, for me and Coco. Hey Coco, how are you? What are you guys doing? Did you just wake up? No, only kidding. And my beautiful mum's on, and there she is. There's Coco. So, and I'm going to say that again. People have amateur mindsets, beliefs, values, work ethics, energy vibrations, consciousness, and they want professional results. Resistance, straight out. So this is what you need to change up as well. I'm giving you 50 shades of some very valuable lessons here today, that I have invested a lot of time, money, effort, blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah. So this is the thing. Coco goes, good Effie. There you go. I'm not going to call you Coco though. I'm going to call you Effie. We got you on Bluetooth in the car. Awesome. You can't see my face? I look good today. So this is the other thing which is really important. And let me go around the car. I'm going to accidentally run this bike over. No, not going to be able to squeeze through. All right, we're just a little bit of dodging cars there. This is the thing what I want you to understand, that your inner world needs to be. Mum goes, hello my darling son, miss you Mum. I have to I'll give you a call a bit later. A lot of the things that I want to really start to play in perspective and really go strong with here is that your inner world, and you need to understand this, needs to align with your desired outcomes. Yeah, people, you need to stop also thinking and feeling about there is a mystery to success. Success is quite simple, but what you guys do, which you're experts at, you complicate it, because you allow other things come into your life. You allow excuses, you allow amateur thinking, amateur work ethic, amateur energy, and amateur everything, but you want professional, great desired outcomes. That's where you're having resistance. And guess what? You will say, I am doing everything in my power to achieve this, and so on and so forth, which you actually aren't. And then what happens with that is that you don't achieve your goals, and then your programming goes even worse. Your thoughts about yourself go even lower. Your feelings are shit, that your feelings are so down that your beliefs are nowhere to be seen, and you take hardly any action, and then you don't get results. And then that happens again, and then it's a repetitive cycle. Your programming goes down even more. Your thoughts go down anymore. Your feelings go down anymore. Your belief system's nowhere near to be done, and there's no action, yeah? And that's a simple thing about that. If you're looking at a positive, what I'm going to tell you about there is a secret, and there is a mystery about success, and what that is. Everything else in your life stops. Everything else in your life stops, but you doing the activity to achieve your desired outcome. I don't care if you're on fire, you keep working towards your goal. I don't care if there is a tsunami, you keep working towards your goal. Where people fail in life, they take it too easy, but they expect something to be put on their lap. Oh my God, I've got a golden egg. Hold on, where's the silver platter? Everything else in your life stops. You don't celebrate because you don't have the result. You don't go on party because you don't have the result. You don't leave your fucking chair and the desk until you get the result. And then you keep going. You keep making content. You keep doing the activity. You keep making whatever you need to do. And this is where people fail. Everything else is so important, but getting the result. And then all of a sudden, hold on a minute, I'm going to jump back and do the activity again. And what happens? You're back at square one because you've taken a day off, 2 days, 3 days, or you're not doing it. Or because you haven't been constantly going forward and constantly conditioning yourself, it becomes hard again. Oh, fuck, I have to start again. That is how you self-sabotage success. And for the rest of your life, in all areas, you're going to be starting, stopping, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and you are never going to feel fulfilled. You are never going to feel satisfied, and you're going to drive yourself and other people fucking crazy. Yeah? Simple. And you know why? Because that was me. Simple. And I'm teaching you from me. It's not opinions, people. I'm teaching you from my own experience, and that was simply me. So how I got over this, or how I beat this, and how I have reprogrammed myself away from this, this real self-sabotaging. Just let me park you for a moment. Give me a second. So how I reprogram myself from this huge success crippling self-sabotaging pattern was understanding all those thought patterns, what I told you about. What is the mentality of someone successful in health? What is the mentality? What is the identity? What is the consciousness? All these things. So that creates a personality. Yeah, that creates an identity. It creates a character. So once I know the personality, the energy, the consciousness, the identity for each one, not making it up, then I don't just keep it on there. I block everything else out. So everything else in my life stops, and I do the do. So it doesn't matter, oh, I don't have time to go to the gym. No. Everything else stops. You go to the gym. I don't have enough time to contact people or to be a coach or to study in that. No. You don't go and visit your friends. You don't go to the movies. You don't go eat fucking popcorn. You go and do what you need to do to get there, to study, to make the content, to do the live streams, to have it, and everything else stops. Because that's the difference between, if you want to be an exceptional person and be in success, live, breathe, and teach success, the rest comes later. Seeing family and the rest of it, that comes later. People say balance. People that say, I want balance and everything in moderation, are people that are weak and that want to keep themselves in their comfort zone. Because if you don't have the results, where's the balance? You're down here. There's no balance. You don't have the results. So that is not success. And then all of a sudden they want everyone to come to their, oh my God, help me, the house is burning down, or help me. And they want everyone to come to do the work for them. Not a great strategy, yeah? Because eventually people will have enough and you'll know you keep banging your head against there because you can't keep showing up. And you know what? It's not other people that are going to teach you a lesson. It's the universe, because the universe is going to say, hey, stop lying. I'm here to give you this understanding of success. I'm here to help you grow. I'm here to give you what you need, but you are lying to yourself and you are lying to me, because the universe is it's an exact representation. What exact means, it's an executive representation, so an important representation of who you are. Yeah. What about social life when spending time with friends and family? Well, that's what I said. Social life, friends and family is when you get the result. Because why are you celebrating if you don't? So you can spend time, you can drink, go out, or not drink, but spend time with family, and then you don't. Because once all that goes out, what happens is you need to get the result. You get the result, then have time with family, then go out and enjoy yourself, yeah? How do you balance without getting lost? That at the end of the day, why are you doing this? Yeah, I know, why can I be celebrating if I know I don't have the result, if I still need to keep moving forward? You know what I mean? Like, why would you go and if just say you're, here you go. I was going to talk about this. Mark Gretsch is a fantastic champion bodybuilder. If you're obviously wanting to put on muscle, if you're wanting to cut up or whatever, but you're eating McDonald's, but people are saying, "Oh, have a balance. Let's have a drink." You're starting and you're stopping. You need to be disciplined. You need to sacrifice. You need to go without. And that's a great, thanks for getting on, Mark, mate. That's a great, understanding of, and it's perfect. He's a champion bodybuilder, and plus he's Maltese, of course, that you need to sacrifice. And how are you going to get up on stage being in your prime physical appearance if you're going to go, oh, look, the guy's been out for a drink, so I'm going to go and socialize, I'm going to go out for a drink. Or, you know what, the guys are going to have a pasta, I'm going to do that. There's no balance. You sacrifice until you get up there. After you get up there and you win, that's when you can have a drink. That's when you can, do what you need to do, yeah? And that's the same thing about balance, guys. And it's not about balance. Can I be honest with you? You people that say that, and I'm not being rude to you, Coco, are the ones that say, oh, do you have the result? And you know you don't. But people go, how can you have balance? Well, hold on a minute. Are you happy in your life? Are you happy with your health, your wealth, your contribution, family, and all the rest of the bank account and all that? No, you're not. So why are you going out and doing that? You sit there, you create it because you're going to be so much happier with yourself. You're going to feel so much more fulfilled when you've done the work, you've sacrificed, and then when you go to celebrate, it feels 10 a million times better. Yeah, you need to go without to get ahead. You can't keep going. You can't keep getting ahead. Then you've sacrificed nothing. Because what happens is you turn back after you've gone and celebrated, after you've got balance, after you've socialized, after you've fucking made all those excuses, and you'll go, okay, I'm going to go back to my life. I don't have money. I'm overweight. I'm not loving myself. I'm lost. I don't know what I want to do, but I'm going to go and socialize. Because what that does, it's a fake Band-Aid. It's a Band-Aid so you don't face reality. It's a Band-Aid so you don't look within. And what most of the people do, they don't know what to do, so then they will take drugs. They will become alcoholics. They will become compulsive liars. And then they go, I can't, I need to live in this delusion, because if I stop this delusion, I'm going to have to face what is real. Yeah? That is no mystery. That is not the mystery to success. That is the mystery to misery. Misery, sorry. I was about to say miserable and misery. There you go. But misery. It's simply what it is. And success is created when you know how you are going to be successful in all areas. Because in all areas, it's completely different. And it's consistency every day. Because you do it every day. You look back, you feel great. You're going, yes, I did that. Yeah? Okay, how can I be better tomorrow? Boom. And guess what? It gets easier. Because you get better. And then the results go up. And then what do? After you start to plateau down, I'm going to get better. The results come up. We plateau out. Okay, cool. I get better. The results go up, start to plateau out, and that's what you do, not what 98% of the people do. I don't have results, I'm going to get lower. Okay, cool, no results, I'm not getting, and that's what they do, they go down. And it's, that, because life will throw you, you need to do this and all these challenges, because change is always evolving, people. But it's up to you. You can keep living a lie, and you can keep hitting your head against the wall, or you need to understand success is what success means to you. And the mystery of success is this, and I'll leave you with this. The mystery of success is what you create the mystery to be. Because at the end of the day, there's no mystery of success. The mystery is that you need to get out of your own way. And the mystery of success is the excuse that you create that is stopping you from being your greatness, is allowing you to get caught up and shifting your focus from anything but what you desire. Because you get what you desire, then it's up to you if you can have a day off. If you choose what you get and who you are, then it's up to you if you can do it. But why would you have a day off? Why would you go and celebrate? Why would you have a balance if you don't have what you want? Yeah? And don't get me wrong. You know, it's what you put in is what you are. So if someone says, Lee, if I do 8 hours, if I do 10, is it better? Of course. But you don't want to burn yourself out. You want to be able to do the journey, and it needs to be easy and effortless. And this is what I'll leave you with again. The mystery to success is the mystery that you create in your head about success. And the breakthrough and the awakening to success is what you allowed that awakening to be. So what it is that you can be a roadblock in your success, or you can be the key to your success. That is the question. Have an amazing day, and I want you to think about that. More importantly, I want you to feel that.